Welcome to the 2024 Economic Preparation and Depression channel. Thank you for joining me on this brief edition, Wednesday Hump Day, October 30th, 2024. Please be sure to subscribe to this channel. Preach to me for the latest interpretation of financial news as it becomes available. I thank you all for your support. Right now, we're looking at 30-year mortgage rates, according to Routers.com and many others, surging to 6.73%. Now, this is the highest since July of 2024, and this is a bad combination because we have mortgage rates continuing to rise as well as prices not coming down as much as they should. A lot of the big four, the big five builders, home builders of new home builders and starter homes are continuing to let prices be steady or even rise as supply meets demand. U.S. most popular U.S. home loan rate is up 60 basis points since the Fed's September rate cut. So many people who thought that they would hold out until after 2026 or, to 2026 until they believe the market will cool down, either the interest rates will come down or the prices will come down. So far, neither has played true. Now, prices did come down around 10 to 15%. In some select locale markets across the U.S., but not enough to make a dent for those newcomers, those trying to be new homeowners, or for those looking to sell their home and downsize into something smaller. So the rise in mortgage rate is tied to stronger economic data, according to the media. They've been touting this strong jobs report. Now the jobs report has been unraveled. You remember we had back in And back in June, they had put out the fake 800,000 jobs fake report that was debunked and it was fake. Now we've got a situation where previous mortgage rates are continuing to go up, and that means less mortgage applications, ladies and gentlemen. Now that the mortgage rates are going up to 6.73%, it's heading towards 7% here. Last time it was at 7% was back in April here of 2024. So we're heading up towards 7% mortgage rates, as you can see from this graph here by the Mortgage Bankers Association. That means that prices are going up, mortgage rates are going up, and inflation is going up. That's a bad combination for the housing market. So refinancing applications also slumped last week. The Mortgage Bankers Association said, MBA said, it now accounts for just 43.1% of total mortgage applications. That's below the historic median of 48%. So things are looking not too good in the housing market. Another thing is CBS News reporting is inflation in one battleground state could sway the elections. Now, we all know that's going on here. Pennsylvania is the main battle state that everybody's been talking about, all eyes. How much are they feeling the inflation in the Keystone State? They have an older population, a retiree population outside of the major cities of Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. In the middle, it's mostly an older population, average age of 41 compared to 39 years old for the rest of this U.S. Census data shows. One guy said, told Money Watch, Mr. Yaros said that lower income people devote more of their income to essentials. They react more negatively toward inflation shocks. So that bodes well for one candidate, not for another candidate here, as you know. But we'll see what happens. The Consumer Price Index is at 2.4%. Back when we had the 2020 recession, it was way up there. And so now inflation is going to be affecting not just this battleground state of Pennsylvania, but it's going to be affecting the U.S. in more broader terms, even after we get past this year and next year, regardless of who's in office, just because the government spending is just going to continue to be out of control. Social Security payments for retirees with the next big increase. They came out with the COLA, the cost of living increase for 2025 here, and they gave an official mailing date of the new check here. So 2025 checks come out here. They're looking at only about a 2.5 to 2.7% COLA increase. And that's not going to outpace inflation. Obviously, inflation, even real inflation, the numbers they use is still like at 3 or 4%, 5%. So it's not outpacing inflation by any stretch of the imagination. But it is a COLA, cost of living increase. So thank God for that. That will be applied to Social Security payments starting in the new year. And that's good news for our retirees and those who deserve Social Security payments and disabled people and others. So thank God for that we are going to get a COLA in 2025. So Social Security Administration, they issued that, and they said that the COLA will be delivered in 2024. The first payment is usually the first day of every month, so they'll be the first one to get the adjusted new COLA, of course, and that'll be delivered in 2024 because the 1st of January is a national holiday, New Year's Day, and banks will be closed. So the 31st of December, they'll get the increased payment. The maximum current payment for SSI is $943, which makes the adjusted payment in 2025 $967. So a couple bucks more there. And of course, it's all based on your birthday day of the month you're born, when the checks will be mailed out to you appropriately. So continue to stack, continue to prepare, ladies and gentlemen, because we're still in the midst of inflation. We're still in the midst of job losses. The good news is that this economy is ticking along, and we are seeing the shipping lanes open. No strikes there. And people are buying and consuming the essentials, food, water, transportation, utilities, and security and self-care products. So that's good news there. Take care. God bless. I'll talk to you soon when we get the business earnings coming out later on this week on Thursday and Friday, as well as the new jobs report, the adjusted jobs report coming out on Thursday later this week. So thank you. Talk to you soon. God bless.